Hey guys, welcome to my channel and to another Genshin Impact video. My name is Fries, and in today's video we are going to talk about the two new banners, the character banner and the weapon banner. In the character banner we have a few characters that are featured. We have the 5-star Zhongli, we have the new 4-star character Xinyan. I guess her name is called Xinyan, yeah. We have Chongyon and my favorite, Razor. In the weapon banner, we're gonna have two weapons, the Vortex Vanquisher and the Unforged, which is a claymore, and the Vortex Vanquisher is a spear, which is specially tailored for Zhongli. Or not, but it is. Those of you who follow my Twitch knows that I really want to spend my wishes on this banner, both because I want Zhongli and because I want as many razors as I can, so I can make my razor a monster. I main razor. I will put a link to a guide I made of him up here or in the description below. Make sure to check it out. And for those of you who don't know, I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday around the evening. You are more than welcome to join me. I will put a link to my Twitch down below in the description. So let's begin. The first thing I want to talk about is the Gentry of Hermitage, which is the character banner for Zhongli. We're gonna have a higher chance of getting him. By higher chance, I mean every time we will get a 5-star from this banner, there's a 50% chance that we will get Zhongli. If we won't get Zhongli on the first time, there's a 100% chance that the next 5-star will be Zhongli. Okay, it's good for every character banner. For me, in the last banner, which was Child's banner, I managed to get Mona instead of Child. So in my next wish in the character banner is going to be Zhongli, so I'm gonna get Zhongli for sure if I will spend enough wishes. The other featured character for this banner are Xinyan, Chongyon, and Razor. These are 4 stars, and we have 50% chance of getting them whenever we get a 4-star. We will get a 4-star every 10 wishes or less, and we have 50% chance to get either one of them whenever we get a 4-star. For the weapon banner, there's a 75% chance, a little bit higher than the character banner, there's a 75% chance to get one of these weapons, okay, one of these weapons whenever we get a 5-star weapon, and if we don't get one of them, there's a 100% chance that we will get one of them, which means that there is never a 100% guarantee that we will get one of these weapons, because every time we will get a 5-star we might get the sword or the spear, but there's never a guaranteed, like in the character banner there's a guaranteed we will get Zhongli if we will spend enough money, if we will spend enough wishes, whatever. But in the weapon banner there is no guarantee. We might get the spear over and over and over and over, and we actually want the sword, we don't want the spear. So if you're a budget player or if you're a free-to-play player, I will never suggest to you to spend your wishes on a weapon banner and only spend your wishes on a character banner. Further information about how the wishes works and stuff like that, and some general tips, there are in another video that I made. I will put a link to that up here or in the description below. Anyway, let's dive into it. So for the weapons, I know I don't recommend getting them, but if you are going to get them, I will give you some information about them. There's the Claymore, the secondary stat for the Claymore and for the Polearm are attack percent. And they have the same passives, which means the passives are increases shield strength by 20%. It's self-explanatory. Scoring hits on opponents increase attack by 4% for 8 seconds, and it max by 5 stacks, which means you can get on refinement 1, you can get 20% increase in attack. And while being protected by a shield, this attack increase effect is increased by 100%, which means that instead of 20% increase to your attack, you will get 40% increase to your attack. That's amazing, that's crazy, and it's the same for the Vortex Vanquisher, the polearm, and it's the same for the Unforged, the Claymore. The base attack is the same for both of them. The only difference between them is the ascension materials we need. We need this thingy and the bone, and here we need these sort of, I don't know, balls and the Sissin Mage powder. Moving to the character banner, we will start with Chongyon, who is a 4-star character, Claymore user, Cairo user. His substat is attack percent. By the way, funny thing about this banner, all the 4-star featured characters are Claymore users. So for his elemental skill, he deals Cairo damage in a circular AoE around him, and while being within that circle, every attack from a sword, polearm, or Claymore user will become a cryo attack instead of a physical attack. His ultimate, Chongyon summons 3 giant spirit blades in mid-air that falls to the earth, one by one after a short delay, exploding as they are hit the ground. When the spirit blades explode, they will deal AoE, cryo damage, and launch enemies. It's a great skill. Not a big fan of Chongyon. If you like him, you like him. I'm not a big fan of his. The next character in this banner is a favorite of mine, Razor, the Wolf Boy. He's a Claymore Electro user who has a substat of physical damage, which means that his basic attacks are going to be the most important part of Razor. His Claw and Thunder elemental skill, he's doing a Swing the Thunder Wolf Claw, dealing electro damage to enemies in front of Razor, and he will get an Electro Sigil whenever he hits someone, and he can have up to 3 Electro Sigils simultaneously, and gaining a new Electro Sigil refreshes their duration. While having Electro Sigils, he gains an increased energy recharge rate. If he holds it, his E, then he releases all the Electro Sigils he has, and even if he doesn't, and he deals AoE damage around him of electro damage, and it clears the Electro Sigil, and for every Electro Sigil that is cleared, he gains more energy towards his ultimate, which we will talk about now. His ultimate is a freaking Susanoo. Okay, if you watch Naruto, you know what I'm talking about. It's a freaking wolf Susanoo. It increases his attack speed. It gives him an electro resistance. It disables Razor's charged attack, which is not that great, but who cares, right? And you get resistance to interruption. Anyway, it's a great ultimate. As a Razor user, I can say that almost 100% of the time I'm in ultimate form, which is really, really fun. For the last 4-star character that is featured in this banner is a new character called Xinyan. She's a Claymore Pyro user. Her special stat is attack percent. Her elemental skill is a shield. She deals pyro damage to nearby enemies, and she gains a shield that is based on her defense. So if you're gonna build her, take that into consideration. It's based on her defense. So hitting 0 to 1 enemies grants her a level 1 shield. Hitting 2 enemies grants her a level 2 shield. Hitting 3 or more enemies grants her a level 3 shield and deals intermittent pyro damage to nearby enemies. When she unleashes the shield, she has 250% damage absorption, and her attacks becomes pyro. As for her ultimate, strumming rapidly, Xinyan launches nearby enemies and deals physical damage to them. What? Hyping up the crowd, the sheer intensity of the atmosphere will cause explosions that deal pyro damage to nearby enemies. So what's it gonna be? Physical damage or pyro damage? What should we do with that? Anyway, let's move to our ascension. The first ascension, level 20, decreases the number of enemies sweeping fervor must hit to trigger each level of shielding. Shield level 2 is reduced to 1 enemy, and shield level 3 reduced to 2 or more enemies. Her level 60 ascension will give her characters shielded by sweeping fervor, deal 15% increased physical. Wow! I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's perfect for my Razor. I might actually... No, I won't use her because Superconduct is better for Razor. Never mind. Never mind. Moving on. And now moving to the creme de la creme. Zhongli. 5-star character, polearm user, and Geo element. His special stat is Geo damage percent. I love that. That's good. His E elemental skill, Dominus Lapidis, has two types. Okay, it has press and hold. The press summons like a giant stone pillar, dealing AoE geo damage, and it resonates with other geo constructs like the Traveler geo construct, his elemental skill, so they will deal also AoE damage in their vicinity. Of course, it's a geo construct, so you can hide behind it and you can climb it. For hold, it causes nearby geo energy to explode, causing the following effects. Creates a shield of jade. The shield's damage absorption scales based on Zhongli max HP. Luckily for us, Zhongli base HP is really high. So, and it absorbs geo damage 250% more effectively. It causes an AoE geo damage, and if there are if there are nearby targets with geo element, this is really interesting. It drains a large amount of geo element for a maximum of 2 such targets. Like if you fight Hilruhilians, whatever their name is, and they have the Geo Shield or the big guy with the Geo Armor, you will absorb a large chunk of it. So that's crazy, that's great. As for his ultimate, if you saw Naruto, you know what I'm gonna say. This is freaking Madara. Okay, this is Uchiha Madara. He brings a fallen meteor down to Earth, dealing massive geo damage to opponents, caught in its AoE and applying the petrification status to them. I'm not sure if there was petrification before that in the game. I never saw one, so I think that's a new effect. Anyway, opponents affected by the petrification status cannot move. Petrification duration goes from 3.1 seconds and up to 4 seconds. That's a lot of time that you can hit the enemy with them doing nothing. That's wow, that's a really short cooldown, really low energy cost. What? That's crazy. Yeah, I want him. I want that guy. For his talents, his regular passive not that great. Refunds 50% of the ores used when crafting polearm type weapons. That's kind of cool, I suppose. Moving to his ascension. In level 20, his first ascension, when the Jade Shield takes damage, it will fortify. Fortified characters have 5% increased shield strength. That's nice. And it can stack up to 5 times. That means 25% more shield strength. Nice. For his level 60 ascension, he gains the following effect. Planet Befall deals additional damage equal to 33% of Zhongli max HP. That's kind of crazy. I mean, if you get him to around, I don't know, 18k, which is not that much, if you get him around to 18k HP, that's 6,000 more damage. That's a lot. Yeah, that's it for the Zhongli. Not gonna explain on his constellations because most people aren't going to get the constellation, so I don't see the point, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking until the end. If you liked the video and you found it helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on it, press the little bell button. Support the channel. If you want to see me streaming, I answer a lot of questions. I do a lot of interesting stuff. It's really fun, really fun. I will put a link to my stream down below. And add me on Discord. Add me in the game so we can play together. Have some fun. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.